taking a look at the fast version of We Will Rock You, taken from the Live Killers album. We can also hear this as in a studio version, taken from the BBC sessions from this particular one, 1977. If you want to take a listen to that, if you pop over to my channel, there's a playlist there with all the different tracks from the BBC sessions, and I think it's track 16, the very last track. There's a version of We Will Rock You which starts off with the normal format of We Will Rock You, then goes into the actual fast version, so that's well worth a listen, and quite good that it's been released, because for a long time it was always only ever found in bootleg form. The song itself starts off E chord, really flicking between an E and an E suspended 4 on that 10th fret of the B. So that actual phrase I'm going to play through 8 times. So that's the actual intro. We then have this. So we're going to play again. G chord, D, C, 3rd fret, 2nd fret, 1st fret, open. We're then going to do an E power chord using the bottom E as well. Going to the 11th fret of the D. We're then going to go G5, D5, C5, 3rd, 2nd, 1st, open. That's the actual intro to the song. Now we're going to look at the verse. The verse is actually repeated 3 times in the song. Starts off with an E chord, and we're doing a shuffle rhythm, and I'll play through very slowly to get the rhythm of that, because it's a kind of thing going on. We've got that E5 power chord, and we're doing like what's I suppose like a shuffle rhythm. Little finger going to the 11th fret there. So we're going to go. I'm going to do it again for the next verse, next bar. One more time. I'm going to go to C power chord, to G, then E again on the lyric mode on your face, and then we're going to do that shuffle rhythm again, to D, 3, 2, 1, so that's how to do very slowly the verse. Obviously the rhythms like that. Again, if you listen to the record, it becomes clearer. We're now looking at the chorus. G, D, C, G, then shuffle rhythm, G, D, C, G, then we do the verse, which is exactly the same, just about, as what we've just looked at. One of them books that keeps springing back at us. Just check my notes. So we're going to play that verse through again. We then come to the chorus, which differs ever so slightly, but the format pretty much the same. We then have this. Right, 3rd fret and 4th fret of the B and the G. The 2nd fret and 3rd fret. Sorry. 2nd fret. Get myself mixed up with it. 3rd fret of the B, 4th fret of the G string. Going to the second fret, back to the third fret. There's that little, if you listen to the record, you can hear this very little good little lead bit going on, and then we're back to. There's now the bass comes in at this little section, and the drums, but we're playing a C5 power chord over 2 bars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and again 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, G5. And we're then going to an E7, like that. We then have the C5 power chord again. So C5 power chord. What's essentially a G by playing on the like a power chord, but with our root note on the 5th fret of the D string, moving to a D5 power chord. We're then going to play this section. Really, D5 power chord sliding into a C. 4 second fret of the D, the C5 power chord, G, D. Then I have this little section. It's actually a bit muddy on the record, but it goes something like this. Open the 4th on the E, very quickly from the 2nd fret of D, pulling off, going to A, 2nd, 1st, open, so next bar, 3rd fret of the E, open, 2nd fret of D, very quickly pulling off, 2nd fret, 1st fret, open, 3rd fret of E, open, so. Then the next bar, 2nd fret, 1st fret open, 3rd fret open, finishing on 2nd fret of D. We then have again leading to this bit. Sorry. So 11th fret of the B and the G, bending up, going down, 9th fret, 11th fret of D, back to the 9th fret. So I'm going to do that 3 times, and then we'll have this section where we'll go like that, just going from the 7th to the 9th, back to the 7th. We then have this little phrase, which really is based on an E minor blues scale, 15th fret. I'll put the guitar tab on the screen for that bit. Really, 15th fret of the B, bending up. Release, 12th, back to 15th, 14th of G. Then on the G string, we're going 14, 12, 14, 12, moving to D, 14, 12th fret of G, back to D, 14, 12. And then on the A string, 14, 13, 12, 10, hammer on, pull off, finish on the 12th fret of the bottom E string. We then have that. Then an E7, 9 chord. Which bit here on the record. Just checking my notes because we're coming to the end of the song now. So we've done 3 bars of E7 sharp and 9th. We then have that same C to G. We then have phrase that we looked at before. Then on the 14th fret we'll have this kind of phrase. Back to the C to G. and then have a bit of a shuffle rhythm. We then have 4 bars of 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 3 and 4 and 1. Chorus. Then we'll have on the 14th again. Phrase. Then we then come to our verse, which we play through again, and then we'll come right to the end of the song, which goes rock you, that bit, on an A5 power chord. So we got 5th fret, 3rd fret normal, to an E, then A to C, to finishing on E. Yeah. Like that. Again, one of my favourite Queen songs, which is quite funny that wasn't on any of the studio albums, but a really good rocker. As always, thanks for watching, and I hope that helps you be able to play that song.